Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Drinking Wine at 9. Why? Because it's 9 o'clock and we be drinking. And today, before I introduce my returning guests, I want to give a big shout out to everybody in TV land. Thank you for voting Argonaut the best liquor store once again through Denver Westward Magazine. You guys are awesome. We appreciate everything you do for us, so we can't thank you enough for giving us such a great accolade. So, today I have a wonderful returning guest to Denver and to the table. His name is Rich Buchanan, and he is the utmost knowledgeable person when it comes to champagne that I've ever met. He's also the National Education Director for Möet Hennessey. And today, because spring has sprung, we're going to talk about these gorgeous rosés from your portfolio. So Rich, welcome back.
Thank you. So nice to be here. Good to see you. Thank you for taking us to Provence.
Absolutely.
And I love that you mentioned champagne, because to me, I always think about Provence is to rosé as champagne is a sparkling wine.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shall we start
Yes.
in Saint-Tropez? Saint-Tropez.
We love that.
So the first wine is Minuti, and they're located literally in Saint-Tropez. This is the best-selling rosé, premium rosé in France, in Saint-Tropez, and in Europe.
Okay.
So when we go to Saint-Tropez,
Sure.
we will be drinking a lot of Minuti.
In the south of France. We love
Exactly.
that.
I love that bottle. So the family, this has been the same family since 1936, the Matan family, same family. And they designed that bottle back in the 1950s,
Okay.
and now it's kind of the official Provençal rosé bottle.
It's a classic.
Exactly.
And I love the aroma on this. I'm getting a lot of hibiscus and little white peach blossoms, but it's not overwhelming. It's not terribly tropical. It's just linear and very elegant.
Yeah. There's a lot of lovely notes on the nose, but like you said, it's very delicate on the palate.
Right.
It's a very food, kind of friendly, fun wine to play with. It's all about Grenache, which is the primary grape here actually for all these wines. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Very unique style.
And as always, Miss Sheila has these on sale, and this is just such a classic. The whole lineup is a classic because you could pair these with anything or nothing at all.
Exactly. So let's get in the car.
Okay.
We're going to leave Saint-Tropez. We're driving about 45 minutes north of Saint-Tropez to Chateau d'Esclans, who make the next three wines.
Yes, beautiful, beautiful.
We'll start with the beach,
Okay.
which I loved. I just love the packaging. It's a very attractive bottle. It's a screw cap.
Okay.
And this is a really interesting wine because I think it's very fruit forward. It's very friendly.
yes.
It's the younger sibling to Whispering Angel.
Okay.
And it is very sustainably focused. So we partner with, I think it's 5 or 6 years partnered with the Surfrider Foundation. So we're helping, the name of the wine is The Beach. We're trying to keep the beaches clean.
Sure.
And we're working with them to support that, keep the oceans and beaches clean.
I love the label because it does look very beachy.
Exactly.
But aside from that, the nose is so intoxicating. Like you said, it's fruit forward, but it just jumps out at you that you want to have a sip or two.
Yeah. It's very different from the Minuti. I think a lot of people think, oh, all rosé tastes the same.
Right.
I'm like, come here and taste these with us. And I can tell you, they don't all taste the same.
They really don't, because I'm getting a lot of tropical vibe
Yeah.
on this. I'm getting your kiwi, your cantaloupe, your pomegranate.
Yeah. And these are very dry wines as well. I think
Yes,
some Americans
yes.
still think that these are always sweet
That's right.
wines. In Provence, they're always going to be bone dry. But you get that lovely kind of fruit forwardness, but still very dry wine, especially on the finish.
With this, I necessarily wouldn't pair it with oysters. I would do something a little fattier.
Yeah.
Shrimp
Yeah.
cocktail, maybe halibut or beer battered cod.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Doesn't it?
Okay, I guess
Yeah.
we'll need to figure out how to do that.
Okay.
Test this theory.
Yes. It's beautiful, though. It's so, bottom line, tasty.
Yeah, yeah. Because I think with these first two wines, it's a lot like about pleasure.
Sure. And that we
Let's-
have
Yeah.
at this table to our heart's desire. So, wine number 3,
So the iconic Whispering Angel.
everybody's favorite.
Exactly. what I love about this wine, once again, very dry, but there's a concentration on the palate and
Okay.
these flavors. But once again, you got that lovely dry finish. And I think from a food pairing point of view, this is even more fun. We can take that, some fried fish or something like that.
sure.
But also, one of our favorite pairings with this is like a Vietnamese banh mi sandwich, which is like, okay, yeah, there you go.
Different
It's
little
got
pad thai.
Yeah, it's got a lot of kind of weight to it.
Yeah.
That I think it plays well with a lot of different foods.
And this is still Grenache.
It's still Grenache. Yeah, primarily
Okay.
Grenache, a little bit
Okay.
of Vermentino.
Dry, crisp, refreshing. It just screams April. And at Argonaut, rosé season starts in April. And Michelle is going to be bringing in so many wonderful rosés, but we cannot express how wonderful these are in front of us.
Exactly.
Gorgeous.
And then we have, so it's fun. We started with the younger sibling to Whispering Angel, and then we're starting with the older sibling to Whispering
Okay,
Angel,
I'm gonna have another sip.
which is a wine called Rock Angel. I always say Rock Angel is that wine. If you have that person who loves Whispering Angel, this is like,
Right.
let's take that next step up. And when they were originally crafting this wine, there was one little vineyard that was always a little tricky. It had a lot of minerality to it. And it wasn't really fitting into the blend. And they said, wait a minute, this needs to be its own thing. So we see a little bit more time. We see a small amount of oak in the fermentation. About a third of that wine is fermented in oak.
Okay.
And so we get a little bit more kind of structure, a little bit more of that concentration, a little bit more minerality. There's a lot more complexity, especially from a food pairing point of
Yes,
view.
yes.
Like I said, I think of this as the older brother, older sister
Yeah.
of Whispering Angel.
2023.
Yeah.
Fantastic vintage.
Yeah.
Fantastic. It's just amazing. I'm getting a lot of chalk, like you said, minerality, limestone, sandstone, some beautiful notes of sea salt.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we are 45 minutes from the ocean. You can see the Mediterranean from the vineyard, the highest point at Chateau d'Escon. You can see the Mediterranean off in the distance. So
I like that. And so everybody's going to be drinking a little Mediterranean in their glass because these wines really represent, and I think they over-deliver.
yeah,
Everybody has seen these, but you need to see them again and come and rediscover them because they are so refreshing and they're so good.
there's
So-
a reason why Provence is so well known for rosé.
Absolutely. It just shines. I don't want to put it down, but we're almost out of time. So, Rich, thank you again for
Pleasure.
visiting Denver and visiting Argonaut, our little studio. And once again, to the viewers out there, thank you again for making us number one. And Rich, thank you for making these wines number one.
Yeah.
So good to
Cheers.
see you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.